Hi, I'm Melrose Bobbies, giving you tips on how to meet American service expectation, especially people in North America, the land of opportunities, and also as the melting pot of cultures. People in North America, especially Canadians, are known as the most kind customer. Others says that they communicate calmly over the phone even it seems they're already mad at you and at the service you are providing. People living there immigrated for all over the world for various reasons with a common denominator being search for personal, economic, and religious freedoms. Some exceptions to this are black Americans who came largely as slaves and were freed officially in 1863, however have vowed to make incremental gains in equality since then. The U.S. Constitution, common law, and social system do not allow for the superiority of any one citizen over another. In theory, everybody is equal and deserves equal treatment and respect with equal rights to attain any position. And that affects them as a customer. They became as the most demanding customer regarding communication across the globe as a culture. Certainly, we had non-American customers who also were demanding in the same way, but the USA and Canada stood out as the cultures rather than companies that demanded frequent and detailed communication. What's best to do with demanding customer? Show sympathy. Say, I'm sorry, sir, ma'am. I know what you feel, or I'll do my best, ma'am, sir, to help you. And you should show that you are really into it and show them that you are serious about helping them. You should also know that they have three official languages, the English, Spanish, and French. It's a big impact if you already knew it. You already have a big advancement on others, especially when you know how to speak on those three languages. Since English is considered the major language of communication, especially in US and Canada, Spanish as the second official language in the US, with several states using both English and Spanish, and government publications in response to the growing number of immigrants arriving from Mexico, Central and South America. And French is the primary language in Quebec, which maintains a strong French culture in this part of Canada. Knowing that will help you communicate with them better and it will help you to meet their customers' expectation better. Next thing you should know about them is that American society is a structured society and less emotional than others. Personal space while talking to an American is more than while talking to a Middle Easterner or Latin American, but may be similar to the personal space when talking to an ASEAN or European. It is good to know and learn about personal comfort zones. This point is usually not noticed together. Personal space is big deal to them. So when dealing with them, don't act like you want to know every single personal thing about him or her. If you think he is or she's not willing to share it to you, don't force him, but never forget to treat them like you know him or her for a very long time. Treat him also as a family and it would help you to build rapport and it can be the key to lessen the barrier of their builded walls for personal space. Another tips you should know is to value time when doing business with North Americans because for them, time is money. They stood out from most other cultures by asking for in-depth details behind service delays or failures, and once experiencing a delay, they expected regular information updates through final delivery. They expect us to be quickly and accurately deliver the shipments without any problem. Because they value time that much and having a late or delayed service can affect your image and you can also break their trust on you. Remember, nobody wants to wait, so if you value customer, let them feel that you're willing to give your full attention and that they are your priorities. That's one of the best part in dealing with North American customer in order to meet their expectation. Thus, the best practices in order to improve your relationship not only with the existing North American customer but also with the new North American customer. That's all. Thank you.
So, are you like these guys? They run large, successful companies and are constantly looking for ways to improve their customer experience. But things are starting to slide. Dave, a big business customer service VP, would like to rebuild his entire contact center. For some reason, his customers are having bad experiences and horrible reviews are being posted all around the internet. Tom is also having problems. His customer service is good, but his costs are outrageous. He understands that customer service is important, but it's eating up his profit. And as for Haley, let's just say she's frustrated. She needs the ability to train, forecast, and schedule shared resources between the contact center and back office order processing and fulfillment teams in order to deliver a high-quality, consistent customer experience. And it's just not happening. Everyone is on a different page. So let's see. Dave needs better customer service, Tom is going broke because of his, and Haley needs more effective communication and much better collaboration. 3 different problems, 1 simple solution. Verint. For Dave, Verint helped save his dwindling customer service operations department. Now, the voice of the customer is the most important thing. His customers' wants and needs are driving changes to how Dave conducts business, and that's a good thing. Dave's employees see the problems they had before and are constantly focusing on making the customer's experience enjoyable. The internet is booming with positive reviews of Dave's company. Needless to say, Dave is happy, his business is thriving, and his customer service team is customer-oriented at last. And Tom is actually making money. Verint armed him with the tools to help make his workforce optimization more unified, his workflow more predictable and fluid, and his processes more effective all around. His customer service ratings went up and his costs went down. With his employees working more efficiently, Tom is able to manage more customers, meaning more moolah, baby! And then there's Haley. With Verint, Haley's business approach to customer service has taken a 180-degree turn. Effective scheduling and training help ensure she has the right people with the right skills at the right place at the right time across the enterprise, breaking down the silos with hundreds of other employees from the back office and branch office to the contact center to the customer loyalty and marketing teams. With Verint, Haley's people, processes, and technological problems are yesterday's news. With Verint, you can experience better customer service ratings, save money, and maybe even make more. And let's not forget, you'll have the tools you need to take a truly customer-centric approach to serving your customers and your business. Couple that with more effective communication, powered by data sharing throughout your business, and a shared vision for customer-inspired excellence. It's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Get Verint today and you'll see how 85% of the Fortune 100 are improving their customer experiences, employee engagement, business processes, and bottom lines at the same time.
Hey boss. I just got my customer satisfaction numbers for the quarter.
Yeah, I saw them before I sent out the reports. Your numbers were pretty good.
I was actually a little disappointed. Any suggestions on how to provide better customer service?
Let's discuss this in my office. It sounds like you want to create a wow customer experience.
Well, I honestly have never heard of it, but it definitely sounds interesting. Tell me more.
According to deliveringhappiness.com, a wow customer experience happens when a customer's expectations are exceeded and their needs are addressed thoughtfully and in unexpected ways.
That's exactly the type of service I want to provide for our customers. Can you tell me how?
Well, the first thing you have to do is manage every customer touchpoint.
Customer touchpoint? Oh yeah. I remember now. A customer touchpoint is any point of contact between a customer and the company. I remember that from the customer service training. The one that was facilitated by Joseph Seymour.
You are right. And the key to delivering a wow experience is to use each customer touchpoint as an opportunity to exceed expectations.
And like you always say, you create value when you exceed expectations.
Exactly. You really have been listening in our meetings and training workshops.
But how do you exceed expectations? To be honest with you, I'm not sure that I even know what my customers expect.
One great tool that you can use is the customer satisfaction survey that we email to all of our customers. But I think that you already have the best tool of all.
Oh really? Please tell me what it is, so I can start using it right away.
Your own experiences. Put yourself in our customers' shoes. Think about a time when you received a wow experience and then recreate it for your customers.
Hey, that sounds like the golden rule. You know, treat others like you want to be treated.
Actually, trademark customer service requires that we follow the platinum rule. Treat others like they want to be treated.
Oh, I see the difference. I am so glad that we had this discussion. I think I'm ready to deliver a wow customer experience now. Thanks, boss.
The 3 C's of customer satisfaction: consistency, consistency, consistency. How do you sustain customer satisfaction amid rising expectations? McKinsey & Company identifies consistency as the key to customer satisfaction. Consistency is exceptionally powerful. It takes effective customer journeys, the different touchpoints that characterize a customer's interaction with products, services, or companies, to build brand loyalty. According to McKinsey, measuring satisfaction on customer journeys is 30% more predictive of overall customer satisfaction than measuring happiness for individual interactions. Maximizing satisfaction on customer journeys improves customer satisfaction by 20%, increases revenue by 15%, and reduces the cost of serving customers by almost 20%. The 3 keys to consistency identified in the author's research are: 1. Customer journey consistency. Every customer touchpoint must be superior and consistent during each interaction. To underscore this, assuming that every customer interaction out of 6 yields a 95% satisfaction rate, it means that even at this level of performance, 1 in every 4 customers will have a poor experience during the journey. 2. Emotional consistency. A consistency-driven emotional connection is the key to customer loyalty and trust. Positive customer experience emotions, encompassed in a feeling of trust, are the biggest drivers of satisfaction and exceptional brand experience. 3. Communication consistency. A combination of promises made and promises kept drive the brand. Also, it is important to proactively design communication messages that focus on consistent delivery. Operational realities reinforce the customer's perception of the brand and generate goodwill. Effectively, for any company, the 3 priorities in customer journey excellence are: adopt journey-based approaches, correct areas where negative experiences are widespread, and deliver consistently.
Every salesperson will tell you how important it is to understand the customer's needs. So how do you go about doing it? Let's look at it from 3 aspects: business goals, decision criteria, and personal goals. Let's start with business goals, the improvement each person is trying to achieve with the project. Why is this so difficult to understand? Because quite often customers express their goals in terms of the solution they already have in mind. The ability to use your know-how and challenge the customer with good questions is an excellent way to help them define their real needs and ensure that you're solving the right problem. Let's move on to decision criteria, the characteristics of a vendor or solution that each person in the decision-making process uses to select the best one. What you often find is that decision criteria vary widely at different levels, so it's critical to understand them to ensure that you present relevant strengths. Last, there are personal goals, what people want from the project for themselves. This might be motivated by a bonus for on-time project completion, or having the chance to get a desirable assignment or a position. In one of our bids for a sales transformation project, the project leader really wanted to improve his reputation inside the company. His recent project to introduce CRM software had not gone well. People were not using the software, and this created a lot of negative press for him. By demonstrating how our solution would dramatically improve CRM utilization and help him recover his reputation, he became a very strong supporter. So understanding customer needs is really about understanding people.